Look, what is that? What is that? You see what that is? Huh? You see what that is? Come here, help me, Ace. No, not over there, over here. Look, look. Yeah, get it, get it. Get it, Ace. What's that? Do you know what this is, Ace? Huh? Scratch it, scratch it, scratch it. Look here, Ace, read, what does that say? Sanitary sewer. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
Look at that.
I never thought I'd say that, but now I know why it's beautiful.
Man, do you know what that is?
I do know what that is.
That's pure bonification.
That is.
God!
We're bona fide.
God, look at sanitary sewer.
Buddy, when you can get sewer, you're a big deal. I have learned that.
We are cityfied.
Oh my gosh.
Man!
Oh,
Welcome to the Grove, everybody.
Make sure you're.
Oh, let me flip it around.
Just make sure.
I try to hide it, you know.
Well, don't hide it.
You know, I'm gonna expose. I'm just gonna expose it all.
Don't hide it, baby. Don't
Come on,
hide it.
just let me be free. Sanitary sewer. I just walked out here and seen this, and this is such an accomplishment.
Oh.
We put regular sewer like you do at a residential, but man, this is a big old sewer. This is a manhole right here. This is city sewer heading out here. We are it, all right? We're in the middle of the Grove. There's 72 homes right here. And we thought we'd give you a little tour of what's going on.
Yeah.
And this was deliberately built this way to pack these houses in tight to represent a row house kind of development back in the years ago, back in the inner city when officials would build these houses to pack people together. And I'm excited about how this is going to work with people living here. They got decks and porches. We're going to show you the street over there, which is Sequoia Street on the other side. And it's got decks and porches, and we haven't got the roofs on, but we got some steps going.
Wow.
I'm just excited. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes here in Newport, Tennessee. And this is our 4th community on this 34 acres, plus our development where we build the Incredibox and some custom homes here. So welcome to this video. We thought we'd give you an update about people that are coming here and living from all over the country. They don't just come from, I don't think there's anybody locally living here.
I don't think so.
They're from all over the country, and we're getting excited about them coming and enjoying this place and see how they're gonna like it living here. Look at all this, man. You know, when I was a kid growing up, Amanda, I lived in a 900 square foot house, you know, and had an unfinished basement, right? Mm-hmm. But in between the houses, all we had was twice that distance. Because you could pull in a car, and if you got out of your car, you almost hit each side of the house with the door. And so we had a little bit more than that. So when I was raised, I loved living in a neighborhood. Yeah. I mean, I was climbing trees and running up and down the road and had my buddies and riding my bikes all over like a lot of us did when we were younger, you know. Anyway, I'm excited about this.
Neighborhood living, you know, you even hear a lot of people from New York, and they talk about the neighborhood that they lived in, and they all knew each other's mom, knew everybody's dad.
Yo, Wilma! Yeah. Hey, Fred, you cooking bacon today?
Wilma and Fred, really, that's the Flintstones, okay?
I didn't even think of that.
Talking about
my God.
Flintstones.
Well, they lived in the neighborhood too.
They did.
Isn't this cool?
Hey, one of the things as we pass by down here, can we show the stucco? Because people they're doing stucco.
Look, you know what's gonna be cool is all these different colors coming out. Because we told everybody they could paint any color they wanted on the outside.
Yeah.
You're right? So we got the stucco going, and then the other street, like we said, Sequoia. Well, there you go. You got some decks.
Wow.
Now, one thing I want to point out to you guys, logistically, to put a house in that slot, we pull it up here, but we can't pull it all the way in like you would with a Traco or a forklift. We're making a special trailer that lifts it up and pushes it sideways.
That's so smart.
Yeah,
that
so we got
very smart.
that one there and that one there. What do you want to look at the stucco?
Yeah, look at the stucco.
All right.
Now we're on Wisteria.
Mandy, you can't ask me questions like that.
I can't remember, or Mulberry. Wrong Mulberry. What do you mean I can't ask a question?
Because I don't have the answer.
Hey, hold on. It's Sequoia,
Okay.
Mulberry, and Olive.
Olive.
Is it Olive?
Isn't that beautiful?
Not sure. I think it is.
I don't know why we have to reveal our ignorance to the world, Amanda.
We do it every day. Hey.
Carlos, what's the color going to go? Is it the red?
No, it's just the first coat. coat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the color going on this?
Well,
that's okay if you don't know.
Now,
That's okay. This is a base coat we're using, then we cover it up.
Yeah, we
right.
cover the screws.
So we had a bunch of leftover stucco, so we're using that for the base coat, and then we go back and cover with the original color that they want.
Smart. Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Oh yes, isn't that a beautiful house?
I love it. I love it.
Wow, man. And now we've got, hey, let me show you over here.
Okay.
This is the fencing going up. We got this ditch line. We got to smooth the ditch lines down. We got culverts underneath here. Oh, so we're gonna bring a fence from Sequoia to, what'd you call this? Mulberry?
Mulberry.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a fence and then another privacy fence from here. That culvert's coming back out. It was just to get the houses in.
I need my jacket.
And then we're gonna go from there with a fence, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm thinking I may put a sliding gate in here. I may do that, I don't know for sure yet. Stop it. Howdy. Got it.
You want me to get out of the car?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, whatever you want to do. Yeah.
So we can hear him too on that.
All right.
He seems like a boisterous voice. How are you, man?
Good.
Are you staying here in an Airbnb?
I'm staying at a hotel up in Pigeon Forge.
Okay, so you're doing a drive-by.
Yeah. Yeah. Just checking it out.
I'll be darned. Good deal, buddy.
Yeah.
So your wife has been watching us for how long?
Oh, for probably, I'm gonna say probably at least 6-8 months, and she religiously watches you guys just to see what you're doing and all that kind of good stuff. We've been thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this has intrigued everybody. You coming here and hey, I'm going to be close by.
Sure, why not? I mean,
cool.
I mean, it would be a heck of a waste to come all this way, and I'm 40 minutes away,
Yeah.
Right. So you're in Pigeon Forge.
Yes.
Visiting.
Homeschooled, you said
Homeschooled.
convention?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's from Nebraska.
I'm glad
But you all are from Nebraska.
Yeah.
Wow.
A place called Kearney.
Kearney.
And Kearney's where the sandhill cranes fly the other way. They're going north or south, but they ain't hanging around.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, I'm glad. Of course, she already asked you. We was going to get you on video, but
right.
coming in here, I guess you knew you were here when you seen all these houses, right?
My GPS told me, okay, this is where Randy is. So,
right.
So I thought I'd come down and see for myself.
Good.
That's so
all right.
great.
So
Well,
tell the world what you think.
I wish she would have been with you.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, she has to watch the granddaughter Hazel.
Oh. Hi, Hazel.
Uh-huh.
What's your wife's name?
Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Pam and Hazel.
Say hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam and Hazel.
Uh-huh.
I'll be darned.
So
man, that's some Midwestern names right there. You know
There
it?
you go.
Right.
That's awesome.
So I wanted to come down and, like I said, see for myself, and we've been watching this development here, and I mean, from sticks coming out of the ground to now it's all filled in.
Has it not been something? The weather, the rain, the delays we've had,
right?
And we're getting it, man. This is all hands on deck.
Right.
Yeah.
So the tiny house thing is intrigued us for years. They had in eastern Nebraska, they had a kind of like a convention down by SAC headquarters, SAC Air Force Base.
Okay.
And this was about 7-8 years ago.
Well.
And saw a lot of different things. But you guys are doing it kind of like on an industrial scale.
Okay.
Compared to
a little bit bigger, huh?
Compared to what we've seen up there. But
yeah.
Nebraska really hasn't seen a whole lot of the home, the tiny house.
I was going to ask that. Yeah.
You see things here and there. There's a gal in Gretna, which is by Omaha, and they do an Airbnb. And there's some people out by us that have an Airbnb with tiny houses, but it really hasn't taken on. I mean, I'd like to see what you all think about coming up that way.
Love to.
Yeah.
I've got a 40-acre piece of ground up there that I know that would work perfect for.
Well,
oh my gosh. Yeah, we're getting people sending us, land from all over the country. So I'm excited, to see what we can do. Isn't that cool?
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
You know what's cool is that this opens the door to that. It opens up the door to common people to think, wow, I could have some residual income. I could have a couple tiny homes, I could make my land make me some money and at the same time help people have a place to live.
Well, I think the idea of affordable housing really is, I mean, a salient thing these days, because everything costs $1 million.
Yes.
And what does that do as far as bondaging people to, you know, it enslaves them to, you know, this building here, when really, how much space do you really need?
And people are refusing to be in bondage to that, you know, and then, but they're paying high rated rent, or they're living with family members or something else. It seems like it's coming to a head, man. Everybody's putting pressure on city officials. How come I can't live in my mom and dad's backyard? How come I can't live in my friend's backyard in a beautiful tiny home? So it's catching some steam, I think, you know.
The city officials in Nebraska, no matter where you go, are kind of antique. I mean, for instance, in Kearney, they're still putting in clay tile for sewer.
Wow.
You know, that's 1930s.
Yeah.
Clay tile.
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
It's backwards as all get out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do some serious work to get into Nebraska.
Get on the page, man. Come on. Well, buddy, it's good.
Time.
Good meeting you.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Tim. Didn't even ask his name.
Pam, and Hazel.
Yeah.
Right. You betcha.
Good.
Welcome to Tennessee.
Well, thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
We missed Pam.
Yeah. But we'll bring her down sometime.
There you go.
We're going down to Florida for the same kind of thing.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll put this video out tonight and tell her to watch ya.
Oh, she'll see it.
She'll see it anyway. Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, you betcha. So I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Off camera, if I can.
Oh, absolutely. Hold on.
So
we're getting a book.
Not just any book.
Oh no,
I can't believe this. We've been trying to get out here again. We told this yesterday. We were 2 hours late going to do the video. We are literally.
We got to get out of that building more, man.
Yeah, but he drove by at the same time that we were doing the video, and whenever he gets done there, we'll tell what's going on here.
That is cool.
So there you go.
Explain that.
Wow, are these for sale? These books, or?
Yeah. I have a website. It's called thelabyrinthoftheworld.com.
Okay.
Labyrinthoftheworld.com.
Let's do it where the sun, so they can see it. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
So
on Amazon, or?
It's on Amazon. It's an ebook, audiobook, softbound, and hardbound.
Look! This card he gave us.
This is so cool.
You pop that sucker and you pop it into your USB port in your car, and you just go down the road.
That is so great.
Now, or if you're on Audible, of course, it's cheaper that way.
Oh, okay.
But this allows me to.
Well, this was free.
Yeah, this allows me to distribute it at homeschool shows and various different places I go, and so.
Well, kind of explain.
Yeah.
We were off camera. Explain what the book is and everything.
So this book is the book that inspired Pilgrim's Progress. And so if you love Pilgrim's Progress, you're going to be floored with this thing. I discovered it 20 years ago, and I've not recovered from it since. So
wow, I got to read it then.
So I read it to my kids. My wife read it, and they were all just completely floored with it.
Man.
And it's about a guy, his name is Pilgrim, and he wants to live a good life. And he goes on a tour of the world to see what he might do, vocationally speaking, to live that good life. And he attracts to himself a pair of guides, Mr. Delusion and Mr. Ubiquitous, whose sole purpose it is to get Pilgrim to see the world the way they want him to see it, not the way it really is. And then they can see that this Pilgrim dude's a little bit smarter than the average bear, so they got to put the fix on him because that spells trouble, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they put a pair of spectacles that are perspective correcting upon him, and they put a horse bit in his mouth that, of course, he didn't want, right?
Yeah.
And off they go, and they go through the trades, they go through academia, politics, religion, high society, low society, secret society, fame, and fortune. And he realizes, even with the spin that these guys are putting on everything, that it is impossible to live a good life, but what you're directly contributing to the vanity, violence, destruction, evil, and sin of the world around you. And he's depressed because now what is he going to do?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so his guides are pressing him about making a decision to join the world in some way, and he's not having any part of that because he can see if the beginning of what he's seen is where it's at, where's the end going to be. And so I won't tell you.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Go on.
So he ends up at the edge of the abyss wondering what he's going to do. And at that point, he meets God. And God changes his mind about everything, teaches him, and then sends him back in the world. But this time, to be a light, truth, and a reality the world can't be for itself because God is inspiring those things in him.
Yeah.
And I see that kind of like what you guys are doing. You know, you live truth rather than talk about it.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I just can't believe another day.
What?
We've run into somebody that it was just meant for us to talk to him. He drove right by. Wow.
So yeah, it's great to meet y'all.
I'm dumbfounded. Yeah,
I'm every bit impressed in person as I was on the video. So.
Oh man.
Well, and one of the things I want to ask,
Thank you.
think, is it like the Gaithers and stuff are in Pigeon Forge? Is there a big conference this weekend or week in Pigeon Forge?
It's a homeschool convention.
Okay.
So it's one of the biggest ones in the country. It's run by a group called Teach Them Diligently.
Okay.
Or Teach Them Diligently. And so there are people from, every corner of the country that are here.
Wow.
And I go to these conventions to represent the book and share the book with people.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who we talk to. If we go talk to secularists, I went to the University of Minnesota last year and sold a bunch of books to Fulbright scholars. And I'm half bright on my best day.
Yeah.
But they ate it up. And
Yeah.
I've been to charismatic conferences. I've been to Anabaptist conferences. I've been to Reformed conferences. It doesn't matter where. This book has play because it's talking about thriving in a degenerating world. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the world is degenerating pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
this really has an inspirational message to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's been another
What
day
a
of
beautiful-
inspiration in meeting you, and your lovely wife wasn't able to be here, but Pam, we wish we would have met you and little granddaughter Hazel, and this has just been a treat.
Yeah.
And the book is ours.
Yeah.
He gave us a
It's
book.
mine.
No, it's got my name in it too.
So
What I love meeting people that come out here.
So
I'm stuck up there. We've been doing, office work. I've been doing drawings. I've been doing estimations, contracts. You name it, we were doing it in there, trying to keep this thing going over surveys and maps but this is where we are the most comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I thrive by meeting people that are doing amazing things.
Aw.
And I work with the railroad all over the country.
Oh,
And so I run into some amazing stories about what people are doing, and that's always the interesting part of,
Yeah.
of the,
it is.
the involvement.
Yeah.
Good.
Can I just say I want to have these shirts printed up for all the guys
Oh, these?
Everyone has a plan.
until they get punched in the mouth.
I have another one that says, I'm a people person until people ruined it.
Yeah.
Or I was a
Yeah. Right.
until they ruined it. Yeah. So.
Aw.
Well, just a treat. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you
for
betcha.
stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yep. It's been nice. This is, I don't know what to say. This is just so
I
cool.
don't either. It's just
Wow.
amazing. All
I'm
right.
excited to read it. I'm gonna
I am too.
read this thing. You
Don't-
gonna read it first or me?
Don't lose your card.
I know I got it stuck inside here.
So on your way down to South Carolina, it's about 8 hours.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
y'all can read it or listen to it and whatnot.
Isn't that cool?
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank
bet.
you.
Good.
All
What do you
right.
think? What do you think of the Grove?
Oh, I love it. This is really interesting. I was talking to a gal from North Dakota today. They're building a house south and east of here, and I guess they've got a daughter that I didn't get the whole story on her, but she says, well, we'll have to look into that because that'd be a great place to put our daughter. You know, they want to get her out of North Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so it's an opportunity. So I tell folks what you're all doing and all that
Thanks.
kind of good
Well,
stuff. So
thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Well, we'd love to have them here in Tennessee.
uh-huh.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going across the street, and gosh, we it's just cool what's going on. It's so, you know what it is? It's like you don't have everything you need, but we got everything we need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've never got this security in anything, but for some reason we feel secure. I mean, we're not, we don't have all the finances we need. We don't have all the all the places in order, like the pieces that we're moving on this chess game, and you really can't even see it. You don't know what's going on. And it has built a mind frame that is crazy to navigate, because a normal person could not. I've had, I don't know how many people that I've met, friends and people that I've met, business people that I've met, and they've asked me, they said, how do you deal with the stress? How do you deal not knowing the next month or 2 months, and not having this security of all that you need from your employees and the municipalities, the government. It's like when we start developing something, there's no answers. You don't know what they're going to do, and
well, you're basically a pioneer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really
so
is.
you're inventing. I like the old story, Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't know if it was from the 40s or 50s, and this kid is in this dream world, and he's inventing the world as he's with his purple crayon. It's kind of what you're doing.
Exactly. We're inventing the world.
I love how you said that, because this is so new, especially to all the cities and to all the towns and things like that, and it's zoning and everything is so hard to accept. It's a brand new thing. It's almost like a brand new invention that's come out, and it's like, it's like, I guess when the car came out, from horses to a car,
Yeah, and what happens is that there's hardly a place to put these homes.
Right.
And then financing, and then, we've got 180 some homes to build, but we can build 1,000 a year. So we need more homes to build. So we got to market, we got to sell, and it's just, you don't have that. I don't have a guaranteed amount of work for next year. I got maybe 3 months of work. And then what are we gonna do with 40 guys?
Yeah.
They're looking at me, like they're gonna in a bird nest. Feed me,
Right. It's changing
But we
everyone's lives.
You know what? If I just rest in it.
I think as you keep on doing videos and stuff and letting people know what you're doing, it's gonna create a downline dynamic.
Yeah.
People are gonna get on the train, so to speak, and become your cheerleaders. I think that's what you need is cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
Well, I've always been trying to be as transparent as I can in the most healthiest way.
Right.
Because there are some things that go on, you don't need to let the world know. It's almost too negative. You don't want anybody to know those things. It brings them down.
It's a hard fight.
It is a hard fight.
Yeah.
We go through a lot of stuff, but the people read between the lines, man. And I swear, we've got some of the most awesome followers,
Best followers
that send us all kinds of
Customers.
just, we're thinking about you, or we're praying to you. They even send us money, gifts, and of course, thank you for this.
You betcha.
And I'm thinking, what businessman does Warren Buffett get gifts like that give to him?
Oh, I'm sure he does, but it's a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
probably
what I'm
not
saying.
as personal.
And prayers
Yes,
for Warren
right.
Buffett and all, what they're doing. I don't know. I feel blessed to have people that care about us.
Right.
So in these dry times, we don't have any guarantees like a lot of companies do. But I have peace in it. Don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're like, we come from nothing, and we still live the same way we lived, I don't know, forever,
Right.
And I mean, her door's open right now. Dogs are running in and out of the house.
They are. I leave the door open. I just leave it open.
Yeah. So anyway, but
Yeah.
it's neat. It is intriguing to see the people that are in business come to me and say, "Man, how?" And I said, "I don't know. I just do it. You just move. You put one step and you keep moving."
Well, and it's good to know that we're providing something. We've got all these people who live here, so it tells us they need this housing.
Yeah.
They need the affordable housing. So that's what we're trying to push all across the country, so everybody can enjoy it, have a home. So everyone can have a home.
Yeah.
I think something you could do, though, is interview some of these people that are coming in and becoming part of the community.
Oh, we are.
And I think that speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
People from all walks of life, I'm sure, that can tell the impact on their life of coming to the community here, and what it's like on a daily basis and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we will. We're going to have an open house for everybody here. We got plans for this place, and it's just going to be neat. We're trying to do a welcome home, and it's neat.
exciting.
Yeah. All the stories we're going to hear.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
Good.
man. We
You
got to
betcha.
get down the road. I'm going to show them decks down there.
All right, good. Well, is there a chance for me to see some of this stuff here, or should I come back tomorrow?
Tim is in the sales office,
All right.
right there at the very end. If
All
he's
right.
still there, he'll show you around. I don't know what time it is.
In this dark one?
Yeah, just go to the very end before the black fence. He was in there,
Okay.
unless he's gone, because it's been a day.
I'd say he's still there, but it's in
Yeah.
the green one on the right-hand side.
Yep, just past the post office.
Very good. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Very
Yes,
nice
sir,
to meet
buddy.
y'all.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
What a nice surprise.
There you are.
What a nice surprise. You've been over napping, Ace. Wow, look at the decks over here.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Oh my goodness. Now that is cool.
See ya.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at all of them.
All the way. And now those got porches on them, roofs on them.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, there's going to be roofs on them.
Yep. And so this is their grassy area. We're going to sow grass. They're going to be a fence. So there'll be a fence all the way down here.
Yeah.
A privacy fence over here. And then they're going to park right in here. So believe it or not, it's going to be tight. Their car is actually going to park. So you got a privacy fence here, parking, and the front of their car is probably going to be inside this area right here. So their door will open right here.
Okay.
You know? And I'm thinking later on about the front here. I don't want to box everybody in, but I'm thinking about maybe putting, I don't know, a decorative picket fence on both sides.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to plant some trees, and I'm like, well, if we plant a tree, you're going to lose your grassy area. But I'm thinking about planting these crabapple trees or cherry trees right here and just line the street with the crab apples and cherry trees.
It's going to be so beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
I think it looks great.
And then on the private fences, we could put wisteria crawling up,
Beautiful.
Roses, all that stuff.
I love it.
All right, everybody, thank you. Unexpected, you never know what we're going to get here on the
Never
video when we
know.
come outside the door. Ah, what a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, thumbs up,
And,
if you
well,
can,
something
comment.
we
Man,
need-
gotta go back.
something we
I'm
need to
talking, man.
mention.
What?
People are going to be moving in soon. Very soon.
Yes. Well, we got one that already moved in,
Yep.
right?
Very soon.
Where's she at?
I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know which house it is.
We need to get her because her meter, I think, got turned on today, her
Okay.
electric meter, and she came earlier. We've had people living in cars, we're living on sofas, waiting to get here. We've been delayed 4 months, and I hate it, man. But we're on now. We're all the electrical permitting, all the electric was passed today, so all the meters are ready. We're getting in touch with everybody here when they come in. There's probably, I think, about 25 or 30 people that need to move in like now, and the rest of them aren't coming until June or July.
That's okay.
So we're good, but
All right.
we'll accommodate. Thank you all for watching, and that's it. This is the Grove here, Incredible Tiny Homes.
Yeah, you're going to go read your book.
I'm gonna go read my
Half
book.
of the book, because half of it's mine.
Yeah, well, I got to read it all.
All right.
See you guys. Bye.